Right, so Palembang is one of the ports. Those two are guarded. And I don't like the fact... No, I think that there was one surplus soldier here. Because it said you needed 9, but I think that was mostly to retake this stuff. So there should be 2 of you. 1 of you is in Palembang, 1 of you is a spare. And you're going to have to go and help take Palembang. Thankfully, this guy is exhausting himself attacking the Dutch Indonesian. So what you're going to do is this. Oh, no, you're still moving there, buddy. Attacking Palembang. And we're going to grab it while he's on low organization. So hopefully this battle doesn't end too soon. Go, 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 go. Right, attack. Alright, we should take it. If they don't ship in more troops in the meantime. Done. Alright, so your job is defending Palembang. Then your job is to stand in Palembang looking awesome. And then I can basically use you to go and attack other stuff. Sawyer Buyer looks like he's in trouble. Let's drop down extra defenses. We did just ship in extra cavalry. Which are the newly trained guys. Well, newly deployed. They're not actually trained. It's fine. Don't need to train them. I don't feel like I'm gaining very many points towards freedom. And we have those 3 on the way as well. And then hopefully we can begin the battle for Jaunty Java. Still waiting for Mordred to do a full Mass Effect trilogy and run on stream. That's not going to happen. It would take way too long. Unfortunately, because it would be interesting, though. I have completed... I think I've completed all 3 of them. Is there anything else? Actually, yes. I want to continue doing the no, not factory conversion. Improved working conditions, I think, would be very useful. And here we go. Industry integration. Raiding party! Let's just grab both of those. Just build up more factories. Bokoon, how are you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. I know you guys usually watch a bit of multiplayer. This is just single player, but we are playing as Australia. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you all. How was your stream going? Lovely. Single player? Yeah, I do most of my games single player. I just prefer it. But I know that Bo does his multiplayer. And I know that Bo has felt the sting of my submarines in the past. He lost to AI. Impressive. So yeah, what is going on at the moment? Well, we are playing as Fair Australia. We are part of the Allies. This is a pretty historical game. France fell. Most of the Balkans fell, although the Balkans have been a mess. Huzzah! Greece. Mighty, tenacious Greece has not fallen, and from there the Allies basically rebounded and did a bit of an attack. We had taken the large part. We had taken all of Albania and were starting to push into Yugoslavia, but the Axis have since pushed back. The Soviets and the Axis are currently fighting. The Soviets have held really well. Like, Kiev never fell, Minsk never fell, Riga never fell, and I think this is pretty much stalemate at this point. China never fell. This has really been the most interesting theatre, because Japan would take a bunch, China would take it back, Japan would take a bunch, China would take it back, and it's been really back and forth, though I think that slowly but surely China is getting the upper hand. In fact, there's, yeah, definitely because when Siam joined, they almost took out Guangxi, but Guangxi held. And now Yunnan cut them in half, and then they're destroying this little section here. Meanwhile, Papua New Guinea, we had pretty much written off as lost. We managed to hold on to Port Moresby down here, defended the line from Lai down to Port Moresby, and then managed to push them back and retake the majority of this. They don't actually control any ports out here, so these guys are just going to die slowly but surely. They did manage to take the majority of Java, unfortunately. Batavia fell at one point. They're supplying from this port over here. Surabaya has not fallen. We just shipped in some reinforcements. Sumatra, they've taken Palembang once or twice, but we're now actually defending it properly. Singapore and Malaya, never threatened. Borneo, never threatened. And yeah, that's all going pretty well. Philippines, never really threatened, though I haven't really done much with the Philippines. That's America's problem. We have been working pretty heavily on the naval side. We've been mining the living daylights out of the area here. My basic idea was to try to mine them to slow them down, use recon, detect their fleets, and then call in America and let America do the actual killing. It's worked relatively well so far. I also have some pretty decent cruisers, although they are kind of obsolete. But 3 years ago they were excellent. And they've been doing hit-and-run attacks against the Japanese, killing destroyers and cruisers here and there. Basically death by 1,000 cuts for the Japanese. We are slowly pushing them back, but that's been a really interesting and fun fight so far. Yeah, that's what's happened. Also, Africa. Italy is still somehow alive in Ethiopia, though they are down to just two ports for supply. They actually took Mombasa, interesting. North Africa, they were kicked out. Free France formed out of Vichy. Vichy is still holding down here, but I don't think we're actually at war with Vichy at the moment. So yeah, it's been a really good game so far. I've been enjoying this. I usually play allies. I just prefer the more reactionary playthrough. I don't tend to play this to paint things a colour. I also play a lot of naval focused. I really like the naval warfare aspects in Man the Guns, what they did with that, so that's again why I'm doing this. And I've never really used mines before. This was very much an experimentation with mines. Mines aren't so much for killing ships, they're for slowing them down. And it's done that pretty well. So we've completely locked out the Straits of Malacca, which I think is why Sumatra and Malaya have stayed pretty secure. We're now trying to get Java. You can get up to 1,000 mines in a region. We have 898. Once we have that, we'll probably go for the Solomon Sea. Maybe Bismarck? We'll see. Actually, Bismarck Sea wouldn't be a bad one to mine. They'll basically allow us to draw a line here, which is just secure. And my cruisers have just been using the speed debuffs which mines provide to just wreak havoc on the convoys trying to supply. Right, let's go and take a look at all the follows. Welcome to you all. Good to see so many of you joining us here today. Hello. Joseph, Joskurf, Wolf Killer Q, Gok the Sock, The Highlander, Cake Bomb, Texas Spirit, Crazy Guy. Oh, Texas Spirit was a reset. I'll talk about that in a minute. Very Tall One, Loki, Spaceman Boris, Thorben, Hungry Ocean, and The Capital. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to this channel. And Texas Spirit, thank you very much for the subscription. Very much appreciate that. Welcome to the Maudlings. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. The other piece of information I want to talk about is I have now been given a go-ahead to actually announce what I am doing on Friday. So Friday, as many of you know, is VE Day, which is Victory in Europe Day. And the British Legion are celebrating that this year. They want to start establishing a presence on Twitch, so I'm going to be working with the British Legion playing a game of Hearts of Iron. And the way that is taking place is I'm going to be playing as Germany in the Endsieg mod, which is basically the last days of Germany, and the British Legion are bringing in a couple of historians, and they will be doing an analysis and a comparison with my attempts at playing Germany in Endsieg versus what actually happened in reality. So it'll be things like which commanders am I using versus who was doing what in reality, when Budapest fell versus when Budapest falls in my game, whether I managed to hold, what strategies and tactics I do to hold or not. And basically, it should be really cool because we've got the historical part, which will be on their channel, which is going to be the commentary, and you can kind of get the historical background and the historical information. And then I'll be playing the game itself and giving you a more gamified version of what's happening. Like, I am really excited about this. I've never heard of something like this being done before, where you have someone playing a game and then someone else giving the historical impact and the historical realities of what actually happened. So that's going to be happening at 6 o'clock p.m. British summertime here on my channel, and then also on the British Legion channel. I will be posting links and everything about that when I have the links. We are still very much in the planning phase. We're still developing it all. But man, I am thrilled to be doing this. I am really excited. So yeah, 6 p.m. British summertime, we will be doing the joint British Legion Mordred Viking stream. Me doing the game, them talking about what I should be doing in the game. And yeah, I'm really, really excited, and I think it's going to be awesome. And like I said, I have not heard of anyone doing that before. So this could be the start of kind of an interesting new historical education... Oh, there's a name for it. Edu-play or edu-game or something. Process. Edutainment. Edutainment, that's what it's called. Maryland Ball, Jaunea, LeBron stole my TV, Daedric, and Koch. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Good to see so many of you here today. Right, so what are we doing? We are trying to take back over Jaunty Java. And the reason I keep saying Jaunty Java is I keep forgetting which is Java and which is Sumatra. So we're calling it Slanted Sumatra and Jaunty Java. That's how I'm remembering which island it is. So we're fighting for Jaunty Java right now. And we are about to receive our reinforcements, which will be excellent. And do we want a national focus? No, because I think we're focusing mostly with our national focuses on just getting more production slots. We do actually have another one here. How many dockyards do I actually want to get? Because I do want to kind of transition into... No, I think I'm going to stick with light cruisers. Light cruisers are good raiders. We just need to be very careful of their surface fleets, because obviously they hurt. But we do want to be building some more. So, let's see. What do we have? We have 10 right now. I should actually add more of you to repairs. We are building more. That's fine. We'll keep that busy for a while. Alright, this army should be called Java, so I know where you actually are. I'm going to leave the infantry guarding the individual cities. I don't want them part of the attack plans. And then we're going to have the cavalry actually launching the offensives. We have really good air experience, so I think I'm going to create a new variant of the close air support. Hopefully increase their range a bit. Start building those. Mark 1s, please do convert. Right, where do we have air forces, and do we have any air bases down here? We would need to take that back to get the air base. Alright. Planning prep is almost done. That guy is almost dead for some reason. We're not currently training any more troops, but I am concerned about manpower here. So that is the main reason for it. And we have finally got our resistance contacts in Shandong region. I would like you guys to prepare an operation. You have no freaking ops, damn it. To go and rescue this idiot who got captured while you were away on an operation. You know, doing the dangerous stuff. I haven't had anybody captured during an operation, but just, you know, creating networks. Yep, every time. Especially in Japan. Japan seems to have really good passive defense. Trust the British Legion to ask the Dutchman. Love you, really. I mean, I do have family in the Dutch military, so I fully support any veteran organisation. And living here in the UK, I like to do my bit. Speaking as a Navy man, I'm actually in the US Navy, so I'm glad you like the Navy. Well, I was a naval cadet at school, and also, you know, being Dutch, Navy's always going to have a close place in my heart. A Dutchman living in the UK, yeah, I'm going to have some kind of relations with the Navy. Alright, are we going to try and do this attack? I think we are. You're going to circle around the back there. We're going to circle around there. We'll see if we can get this guy cut off. Supply. Wait. Oh, there they are. Your cav is going to come down here, because if we can cut off the supply here, that would be ridiculous. Because they would just die. Robertson's been wounded. Damn! You're the man who's meant to be attacking. Bring in Northcott again. Naval invasion, southern Norway, Greece. Not my problem. Right, I'm actually going to say I want you going this way, and we're going to try and liberate this whole island if we can. And yeah, these guys have realised, oh, we might be in a spot of bother here. Although, do we have anyone guarding this spot? Dude, why did you leave? Oh, I see why. So we should be able to kill that, and then these three can basically push from the other side while these guys just hold that line. As long as we hold this, everything in here is dead. Because there's no supply for them. They have no ports there. The other thing I should probably start doing at some point, not too distant from now, research Marines. Though before I do that, I'm going to research the Bren carrier. So we get the extra hardness for motorized. Grandfather actually served aboard the aircraft carrier USS Enterprise in the 70s. Nice. Yeah, I was, Where are you going? No! Idiots! I was assigned to the Ark Royal, which at the time was the only British carrier? Not sure if it was the only one. I can't remember. Did it again. I was pressing 3 to try and unpause. Been playing way too much Mountain Blade, apparently. Damn it! They sank the rest of my cruisers. You have failed in your task. Well, train a new fleet. And we really do need to research better cruisers. They are now 3 years obsolete. It sucks that we only have 3 research slots. We can't get any more until we get independent. You're being put under some pressure there. By some pressure, I mean, good grief! So let's see what we can do about taking some of this stuff back. But Batavia at least should be secured. It's just going to be down to whether we can hold on to here. Norway and Greece under attack. That's not my problem. Oh, no you don't. Nice try. Them to the sea. Now, you lot are going to be assigned to there with the intentions of pushing to here. A coup in Romania. Alright then. Greece and Norway. Advanced computing machine. Excellent. So that's all of those now finished. I'm going to start researching the 1940 cruiser, because I really do want to upgrade that. Now that we're starting to invest more heavily in our naval technology. Keep on holding. Meanwhile, how's China doing? This is the real story. Guangxi clique is pretty secure again. They are trying to retake Hainan? Yeah, Hainan. It looks like Guangxi is actually pushing quite deeply into Vietnam, which is great. And they are trying to push up here, but the East Coast has been taken back again. This is so back and forth. It's brilliant. Like, China's putting in one hell of an innings. They've now lost 9.2 million troops, but have caused the Japanese to lose 1.6 million to them alone. Where are they getting supplies from? These guys? They're not. I think Japan must just have some... I wonder if they went mass assault. Because mass assault comes with supply bonus. Outer supply bonus, that's the word. If we take a look at their doctrine, it is one of these, I think. Supply consumption, that one. Supply grace, that's the word I was looking for. Which means they can hold out without access to supplies for longer. You're going to go there, assign to that. And we'll basically have 2 units. You can go there, you can go there. I'm going to deal with this. And we'll make it like so. Oops, sorry. Punching the microphone there. Yeah, Iceland capitulated. And how's the Air Force doing here? We do have aerial superiority. And we should also have... We took the airbase back. Hang on. Where is our Air Force? We're in China still. Of course, I moved you over to China, didn't I? Nope, I want you over here. I want you providing massive amount of assistance with the close air support against the Japanese counterattack. Which is a bit threatening. Okay, the Dutch is starting to send in some troops, which is very nice of them. Yes, please do separate. Puts less pressure on Surabaya. No! Ah, son of a... Reconnected. Let's see if we can get to here and cut that cavalry off at the very least. We still have supply, we still have Surabaya, it's not a big problem. It's a problem, it's just not a big one. Held. Sod! Alright, time to try and hold on to what we have here. That helps. So I'm attacking here to try and pin these guys while we push through here and hopefully take that position again. Let's attack you, keep you there. Attack you here. Does a bit more damage. Don't think we're going to be able to take this before the reinforcements arrive. No. Nope, reinforcements arrived. Damn it! But now, basically everyone who is not these two should be assigned to... Hang on, let's just clear all of this, because that's messy. There's one line going to here. I just want you guarding that. Then we can get a new plan into position, and we can try and take that back again. Could I not steal the blueprints for the ship from the Japanese? Yes. Probably. Although I'd rather design my own. And also the stealing blueprints isn't... You can't choose what you're stealing. We don't need that. In fact, I don't think we need either of the aluminiums. No, we're actually... Aluminium secure. Right, cool. Shandong has actually been retaken by China, so it didn't need my resistance contacts there at all. Yeah, Japan is done in China. It's over. Well played, China. Well played indeed. Might explain why we're starting to see more Chinese troops here in Indonesia. Meanwhile, they've also been trying to push across here, but have failed. These guys are out of supply, hence they're not moving. Right. Cool. How are we doing for motorized? We have 188. Can we get field hospitals yet? Close enough! Maybe. Probably not, but I'm going to do it anyway.